So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build. John, surely! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first... Messi! Loose ball now. In he goes again. It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
India grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better.
There's the shot! And it's a goal! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Zola. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Platini. India finding their passes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
India have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Oh, that's superb. And Messi! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Can he finish? No mistake! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he's managed to get free. Rijkaard. A pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Now it's Neymar. And here's Eto'o. Nice interception, well timed. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Romario. So what can they make of this? Neatly clipped into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Messi's cross. And it's and the shot! And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Messi. And that's gone loose. Looking for the run. Oh, there's the clearance. Van Dijk. Played back into the centre. To Maldini. Oh, could be danger here. Van Dijk. Busquets is always scanning the pitch for targets. Eto'o. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely spread. That's been cut out. Well played. Busquets. Out to the right.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Chance! Hope. Just off target. Bournemouth with the corner. They're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good chance here! India have... Romario! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And he shoots! He scored! And they get themselves in front! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
India take the lead. Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have ourselves a real game here.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Neymar. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Messi. Vitinha. Busquets. Busquets really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nicely aimed pass. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, super shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. Beckenbauer. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Played into space. Busquets gets over and intercepts. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. This is Romario. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. And Romario! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Climbs up big! Decent enough try.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Messi. And it's Thuram. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Knocks it into space. And that pass just didn't quite work. He won't be happy with that one. Vitinha. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Zola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Cruyff. And the half-time whistle goes. India are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. India get the ball rolling in the second half. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Eto'o, Cruyff, Messi. Opts for safety. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Vitinha. Neymar receives it in a good position here. Vitinha. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Vitinha conjures time and space where few can. Eto'o. Oh, that's a clever, terrific header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, it's a chance for a shot! And that was very necessary. And it's Messi. Neymar. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vitinha. Busquets. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, they've got it again. And he welcomes it in. Romario! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Bournemouth get themselves into the lead. Can he finish? It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic. Oh, has a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Zola has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now it's Neymar. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Messi. And here's Romario. Platini. That's an imaginative pass. India have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And it's Eto'o. And he plays one through. Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot! And he's managed to get rid. Fires it in low. Messi. Zola. And they're quick to get it back. Couldn't squeeze it through. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the through ball. And this is Neymar. He's found a way through. That is great defending, so alert. Cleared without complication. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Neymar. And here's Cruyff. And here's Platini. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Platini. Goes for the shot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined.
And a chance! Goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
India go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And here's Messi. Platini. And it's Eto'o. Eto'o, good driving run.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Over to the left. Rijkaard. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Beckenbauer. Neymar. And the shot!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Busquets cuts it out. I think we're just about done here. Bournemouth couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Vitinha. Now it's Romario. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Cruyff. He's great chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cruyff deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Good ball, good take. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he can clear it away. 2 minutes to be added on. And this is Cruyff. Great vision. Messi.
They need to...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. India have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Zola. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Busquets calmly anticipates. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Zola. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really isn't measurable by numbers.
One of those players who keeps it simple and gets the...
Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
India with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's gone for goal! And it's Messi. Messi. Vitinha. Good read, needed to be. Zola. And it's Vitinha. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Vitinha. Romario shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Romario really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's a mighty effort! It's there! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cruyff threads one in. It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Zola. For Messi. Davids out-muscles him. Vitinha. Vitinha. Zola. Maldini. Ibra. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. India are looking to go forward now. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. This is Romario. Romario! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! He's scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Bournemouth are doing very nicely, thank you. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Neymar. Van Dijk clears. That's a throw. Vitinha. And it's Davids. And it's Cruyff. He is just caressing the ball. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Eto'o charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Eto'o. That's a pretty loose pass. Half an hour played now. And this is Cruyff. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Can he spark a counter here? Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. It's Van Dijk. Out towards the flank. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He is through here! Tries the cross. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. He's got tall. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very necessary. And here's Romario. That's going to go a long way. Neymar. The message is clear. None shall pass. Zola. Oh, that's nice. Hit into the middle. Oh, important interception. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forwards and with intent. Neymar. Vitinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zola. Van Dijk. Van Dijk, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Lovely bit of skill. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Cruyff. Pinches it off him. Nicely spread. Zola. Ibrahimovic. Spread out to the left. Now, can they get him away? And Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
No, he's not getting any further than that. And it's Neymar. Great vision. Vitinha. Thuram. And it's half-time here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Bournemouth are down to 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Neymar! India have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go back. Oh, Sadov! India have their third corner. Ibrahimovic gets it away. Messi. Romario, who needs just a moment to score a goal. India come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Romario. Bournemouth have reclaimed it. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's on his way! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Thuram makes the interception. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's a shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. And that is doing no harm at all.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bournemouth have a free kick. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And Cruyff! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one. Oh, that's a fine interception. Just about up to the hour now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Eto'o, and a chance! They've scored! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
India get themselves back into contention. And the finish! Now, that's another chance! He's hit it first time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
And it's Messi. Now it's Romario. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. Neymar. Vitinha. Oh, this real chance! Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he's going to have his name taken.
Yeah, and I think the ref has just reminded him that he'd been warned earlier.
Well,
It was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself from here. Judge, surely! Messi! From another planet! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think...
Eto'o! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And now he has two. India get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist. That's going in strongly.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a rip. Takes a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And yes, it's him again. India go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Romario. And here's Romario. And this is Ibrahimovic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Seedorf. Neymar. Vitinha. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. Oh, well played. Van Dijk. And this is Eto'o. Tries to play it through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Picked out brilliant. And Messi! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
They're up to 5 corners now. Here's the header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. He rises! That is ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance. Cruyff. Now it's Messi. And here's the chance to counter. He's got away. He's one-on-one, surely! Eto'o. That is good alertness. Messi. And it's Nesta. The final 5 minutes. Now Vitinha is on his own. He's had a shot! Well, in for the pieces! Big relief, it just needed better contact. And it's Neymar. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar, Eto'o. And it's been given away. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
There will be 4 extra minutes. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's neat. And he tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Lovely feet. Opts to play it back. Vitinha! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Van Dijk. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Van Dijk has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. No outsmarting him this time. And the referee brings it to a close. India have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Eto'o picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works, it's still valid, and I think we're going to see it be successful here.
Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really isn't... And Messi! Messi! From another planet!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
India finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Romario, ambitious ball here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Seedorf, now it's Eto'o. Nesta goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, it's a great ball here. Zola. Zola running with the ball. Zola. Zola driving. Chance for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Seedorf tries to clear. India have the chance to go the other way. Romario! It's hit the upright.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Eto'o. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Neymar.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's tried one. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, such a clever touch. There's the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Defending was strong and firm. And this is Ibrahimovic. Neymar. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Neymar. It's Seedorf. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Romario tries to pass it through. Messi crosses it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Ibrahimovic. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Messi. Oh, good read. Cruyff. Seedorf. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Short changes him with that pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that was vital. Messi looking to add to his goal. Messi goes steaming forward. He's found a way through. Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Romario. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. There's no flag. Might be danger here. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Neymar goes short. Eto'o! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Seedorf. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Neymar. Now it's Neymar. That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Romario, he's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that's played in low. That's tidy. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, there's a probing ball. Seedorf. Cruyff. Messi. Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. It's a quick ball upfield. Great vision. Now it's Romario. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Seedorf. And it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting... Judge, surely! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, that has not gone well. And here's Neymar. Vitinha. Oh, he's done very well to... It's Neymar! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about.
Tries from distance. Zola. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cannavaro. And it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Zola looking to be a menace in the final third. And this is Ibrahimovic. Takes a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Busquets. And that is a little undercooked. Zola. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shot could be on. And he's there to get it away.
India are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Busquets attempts a clearance. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it. And now a sudden chance to counter. A probing pass. Neatly clipped into space. Seedorf. Romario. And that's on the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Rijkaard. Bournemouth are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least.
There's the header! He can get that clear. Maldini. Can he latch on to this?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Zola with the foul. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He won't be happy with that one. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Messi. And here's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Eto'o! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Zola. Crunching tackle. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, well, it looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. India presented with a golden opportunity here. Check in the context of the game, he must save it. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Nesta with the clearance. Now that's a lovely exchange. Oh, look at the space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Just about within shooting range. Oh, well played. Messi. Now, can they get him away? It's a good run down the right. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Cruyff. Seedorf pinches it off him. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, what a ball!
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's ambitious. Cannavaro. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Seedorf. Messi. Zola. Now it's Messi. Rijkaard. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that is expertly dealt with. Van Dijk. Bournemouth do have a chance to counter here. And that's gone loose. Now it's Eto'o. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. He's got a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Bellingham is standing over this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball, and he's played it back.
India nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Messi. Luis Suarez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, super ball! Pele, quality ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Suarez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. Pirlo. Oh, well measured. Steaming on goalwards. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Searching passes played there. Pirlo. And that will be the final act. India have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team.